All right, everybody. I'm Connor. This is Colton, Vinay, Colin, and Iman, and we're live on campus. So, 66% of all high school graduates are answering the same question, and that is, where do I want to go to college? There are many key factors that influence a college choice. However, all students agree that college visits are a complete necessity in the decision-making process. We surveyed students around the Barrington area and asked them questions that got us a better understanding of college visits. According to our surveys, the average student wants to visit 7 colleges. However, they are conflicted because they can only visit 5 colleges. This is because of 2 main reasons: time and money. According to our surveys, the average cost of a college visit per 4-person family is $800. Multiply that with the average colleges visited, 5, and that comes out to a total of $4,000. That's $4,000 per student going through college visit process. Now, with our company, Life on Campus, our solution is 360-degree virtual video tours of college campuses. The way this works is a student logs on to our website, clicks and chooses what college that he wants, and then he can view and see the whole college that he chose. Because of the 360 features of the camera and because of technology now, they can look around. As you can see, this is Northwestern University. This is a tour that we filmed earlier in the year. They can look around and see all the parts of the college that they want to see. So it's really great because it gives them the closest experience to actually being there, and they can pick and choose what parts they want to see and overhear the actual campus guide telling them about the college. So to put into perspective what the price differential, or the cost differential is for the traditional way, 7 colleges, which is ideally how many colleges a student wants to see. Traditionally, without our company, that would cost $5,600. If they settle and go with 5 colleges, it'll cost $4,000. However, if they stick with us and they visit all 7 colleges that they want to see, their cost will be only $35.
Okay, so our main competitors are UVisit and eCampus Tours. Both of these provide tours of colleges and universities, but our tours are 360 degrees, which is the most advanced technology today, and it's the closest feel you get to actually being there in real life.
What is our total addressable market? We got around 206 million for our total addressable market because we got the amount of high school students in the U.S., grades 10 through 12, who own a smartphone, and we got the average amount of visits desired, which is 7, and we got around 206 million for our total addressable market. And our serviceable market, we want to just right now reach the northwest suburbs, so like Barrington, Hoffman, Schaumburg, and all those. And we got the same lot less students, which got us to around 126,000 for the serviceable market. What is our 5-year model? So in years 1 through 3, it's a lot less growth, but in years 4 and 5, there's a huge growth. In years 4 and 5, we want to switch to a subscription-based service because we will have a lot more college campuses in our database, and more students would want to view all these campuses, but it will be more costly to pay for each college campus separately. So in years 4 and 5, we want to switch to subscription-based. And also in years 4 and 5, we also going to ask the colleges to promote themselves on our website to gain more students through this as an advertising means. Our net income in years 1 through 4 is a lot less than year 5. In year 4, we are hiring an accountant to help with our finances. And in year 5, our net income is a lot higher because our costs don't change that much. It's just the same advertising and cost of editing and all that.
So how we make money? The students and parents are our primary customers and primary source of revenue. At first, we would like them to pay for college separately, $5. And by year 3, we would like them to pay $5 for a monthly fee for a subscription to visit any college they would like to see in the future. And for colleges, we would like them to advertise on our website by year 3, and we'd also like them to pay us to be on our website because we'll have evidence of a solid customer base.
Okay, so for our MVP, we accomplished our goal of creating a 360-degree video of Northwestern. And as you can see here on our website, you can easily there's easy access to it, so right as you log onto the website, you can view the tour. Now, for our tour so far, we've had around 1,000 views and a lot of great feedback over the tour. And from this feedback, we've got people want to either pay for the college course separately or they want to pay for the monthly base subscription. But since we're starting off with the separate, a lot of people want to pay $5 per each video, and then for the monthly base subscription, a lot of people are thinking less than $5 for the whole month so that they can watch different ones. But
So how are we going to get new customers? We're going to be having a booth at college fairs because everyone there is a potential customer. We'll use these booths to explain our company and explain how we will help the student. And we will also be in high schools. We're going to provide counselors with our videos because we found the majority of high school students go to their counselors to find information and get advice about a college. And with our videos, we can help the counselor show what the student should look for in a college.
All right, so we are asking for $36,500 for 20% of our company, and this is option one because we got a quote for developing an app for $16,800, which would have all the aspects that we would like, but that is through a professional app designer. And for option two, it would be me and my friend who already know Swift, so we can all create the app and hopefully modify it and improve it in the future, which would cost $11,000 less. We would only take like $5,000 for making the app, and this would be for around 15% of our company. And what we need the money for is obviously app design, and our videos need to be copyrighted to protect from people stealing it and trademark. And the students that saw the video said that they wish the quality of the video was better, so a lot of this money is going into making the quality better by getting a better camera with stabilizing so it won't be so shaky and the quality will be better. And also, we would need to have a lot of money in advertising because there are already a lot of companies out there who are showing these campuses, so we want to show how we're better.
Okay, so if we decide to start a company, we plan to do so in year 5. This way we'll have all the major college tours available on our server, which will increase the value of the company. Also in year 5, the money multiplier is 9.5 off the initial investment, and so is the internal rate of return at 60% off the initial investment again.
We are Life on Campus. We would like to thank all you investors for your time and consideration. With your help, we would guide students to make one of the greatest decisions in their lives. And if you have any questions about our company, we'll be happy to answer. So, who's ready to take a tour with us?
Where does that come from?
So this $206 million, it came from the high school students from grades 10 through 12 who own a smartphone.
Yeah.
So that was around 75% of them. And then we multiplied that times the average amount of colleges desired and the price at $5 to get around $206 million.
Where do you get $5 from?
$5 from our surveys per kid.
And then how about, how are you going to develop these visits? You're going to
Oh yeah, we went to Northwestern and took it. So in the beginning, we're just going to go out, but hopefully in the future we can get cameramen to take more professional videos.
How about, I'm actually kind of surprised that colleges wouldn't already offer this service.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't.
They don't.
Because 360 Degrees is a new software that's just coming out.
And then when you develop the visit, would you have narrative talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
We
Like
go
we
on
have
the-
it right now, but we want to. They asked for a little more information, so we're going to add more information.
And ideally, we'd go on the actual tour that you would go on and film on the actual tour that you would go on if you were actually visiting there. So it's like the actual experience if you were there just through a camera.
So you're taking a film of the kid walking around with the,
Yep.
drops of students.
That-
So your TAM, I'm sorry to ask even further, so your TAM, your total income potential is 206 million, not 206 million students?
Totally.
And then the $5, where did you come up with the $5 a month subscription? How did you come
The
arrive at
The
that?
service.
So, and is there a minimum monthly, you can do it 1 month at a time?
Yeah.
And is that, did you do any comparative analysis against your competition to see?
Our competition is mainly just UVisit. eCampus Tours just has a lot of colleges. It's not very fun to look at, but UVisit, it goes through the college, but it's just images, so they don't price it at anything. So it's a new way of looking at college campuses. So
And one more question, guys. App costs, you said you had a professional app
Yeah.
developer, then how much is it gonna cost?
$16,800 for all the aspects. Like we wanted a map in the corner to help help the student think where they are in the actual campus. So he said that would cost a little bit. So my friend and I, we wanted to try developing it ourselves. So that's why that's the other.
So we've seen a lot of those apps, and I think 16.8, I would want to get his name and have him committed for life, because that seems like an extraordinary, it seems like it should be 4 times or 5 times that much. So I think your idea is awesome. I think everything's good. I'm just a little worried about that entry point for a professional developer.
So how many schools do you need to have on the system to have some critical mass that I would even be entertaining the product? Because if you only have Northwestern on there, I'm not gonna pay $85. You might have you guys done any sizing of how many schools you need to feature before you can sell it?
We've not actually done like the math on how many we should get, but we're expecting to get at least 10 by the end of the year. And if we can get more, that'd be perfect. I mean, obviously, the more schools, the better. But, I mean, we were thinking having a list on there of this is how many, this is all the colleges that we would be willing to go film, which ones would you want to see? And then we can go to the colleges and say, here's how many students want to see your college, let us film at your, let us
Did you
film
get a
at your
sense for
college.
how much it costs to shoot a school, like to go through and just film it one time?
Mm.
Did you get a sense for that?
At Northwestern, it was around like $60. It was just travel there.
Just travel.
Yeah.
And did you have any footage for Northwestern besides just the clip that you showed us?
We have a 45-minute video, it's all edited, we have almost 1,000 views, it's on our YouTube.
How have you thought through kind of this interesting question? I think it boils down to what value you're delivering to the market, which is, are you in essence advertising for the colleges? Are you in control of this content? And have you validated that colleges and universities are open to, in effect, having a third party advertise for them without them controlling the content?
Yeah, we emailed Northwestern and they said they accepted this video as part of it.
And do you even need their permission? I mean,
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Well, Northwestern's private, so maybe public-private could be a.
kind of the beauty of it is it's not a marketing piece. It's like an inside baseball version. It's not a marketing piece. It's school, make it look great. You guys will make it look like.
Yeah, like we got
whatever
this
with the
Northwestern
process.
thing during construction.
Let's hope not.
So that's something, I like that you were gonna ask for revenue from the colleges for advertising. Did I miss that in your revenue model?
No, that's the increase, the year forward.
That was just your 4 and 5.
Could you go to that graph?
Because I remember the discussion, so that's when you're kicking in the colleges, you have enough critical mass to ask for it?
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that, sorry.
Yeah,
So why didn't you guys go the route of just loading? Because to me, the value is the content from your perspective. Just loading videos on YouTube, putting up a website, private access, password protected. Somebody subscribes through PayPal, use existing things, and then you send them the link for access to the videos. Why not just do the simple, straightforward infrastructure? And it's so much more cost
The
effective to
YouTube
start
channel,
up.
basically.
Yeah, it's a YouTube channel, and you don't have to build
So
an
you get
app to
critical mass.
start.
Yeah, that's true.
Until, when you get, the top 25 schools up and running, that content would be very valuable,
Yeah.
especially, that's the value to
Yeah,
Alice's
and it
point.
being neutral content too,
Yeah.
so it's not marketing, because, the critical mass, and you keep coming to that 3 or 4 people mentioned. There's 5 of you here, there's probably 25 in the classroom, each of you pick 5 schools, that's 125 schools, so your value increases the deeper that library gets. I'm a little worried, folks, about the $5 monthly subscription.
Yeah.
I would probably require a 6-month subscription to make sure that there's,
Actually, even.
that's your hook.
I don't think it's a recurring need, so
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
subscription model is really where you want it. So I think it should be either à la carte as,
Pick and choose.
you know, you
Yeah.
pick and choose, or you figure out a different model where you charge the university, or
Yeah.
actually you make it free and you charge on ad revenue on your site, or whatever it is.
And have Bed Bath & Beyond sponsor you.
I think.
Yeah, that's a
Be
great
careful.
one.
How much is the camera and how much is the development?
The camera is 6,000 and the development was 16,800 for the app.
Yeah, and the option where you're gonna do the
Yeah, it's only
code.
5,000 for us two.
Are any of you competent filmers, video guys?
Not really.
Yeah, we stood on a
I guess
Segway.
I had a camera on my
Did you
head.
interview students? Did you do anything besides film in making your content more enriching?
Not for this
That-
one.
that-
We did voiceover on some of the info of the campus, like the library stuff. As we went by the buildings, we narrate what it was.
What year are you all?
Juniors.
One thing you may want to think about with your pricing, if you are planning on morphing into advertising, which it sounds like, users are the currency that people are going to pay for, number of clicks and hits. So you want to encourage as many students to view these videos as possible. So a pricing around kind of an all-you-can-eat pricing, or it might be $25 or $35, but you can go to as many schools as you want in our library. It's $35, one flat fee. Go 10 times, go one time, go to all schools, and
Oh, yeah.
and you connect with your users, and then you make your advertising
Yeah.
stream a lot more valuable.
Because they'll view it one.
Right. And just from a positioning perspective, and given the film quality, let's assume that improves, you know, whatever number X you want to put in front of that. Where I'm challenged is just, I know every school that I've toured with all three of my guys have got their own videos that promote life on campus. But what could be of value is a neutral third party, as someone had said, that is not paid to promote the school, but to do basically a Yelp assessment of the school, of reality versus the market, in other words. So if you were to consider that model, then I'm paying something of value that I cannot get
Yeah.
from Northwestern's website or U of C's website. But yet, an advertiser like a Target, like a Bed Bath & Beyond, just think of dorm move-in day, all the junk that comes in, and those are the advertisers that we want, all those
Our competitors just show the beautiful aspects of it.
Right, and I really would have got a lot of heart for the suggestion that Kara's offered of, let's not plunk the money into software if something is readily
Yeah,
available. Maybe you plunk it into better film quality
Yeah.
and better journalism, documentary
Yeah.
skills.
Interview students and all those.
Yeah, being neutral, because you're not in the marketing business, you're in the marketing business at the propaganda.
Right.
Oyster.com is, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, they're a travel site that is, they have this model where they were taking the picture of this scummy like bathtub in their hotel room. It's like, this is the real, you know, this is what it's really like to be in this hotel. And now they sell, you know, a very highly trafficked site, and they sell travel.
So like
on it.
TripAdvisor.
They book hotel, yeah. So it's like
Many people that are taking that approach and model rely on content being provided from other people,
Yeah.
and you guys curate it and assemble it.
Yeah.
So it's really hard for the 5 of you to go out there and film everything. But if you recruited ambassadors
Students.
and they came out and they shared just photos with you and
A real student.
content, parties, you know, you're gonna want to have the academic scene, you're gonna want to have the social scene, the town scene,
A lot of the students wish that we could have got video of the football stadium and the basketball arena.
Absolutely.
We got like some of the basketball, but they wouldn't let us
Well, that's where it makes the content even more valuable, if you can get somewhere where others can't. Like just literally sneaking in and kind of market it that way.
Last
where
point,
the-
Michael.
You know, where they, that's what journalists do. They get these scoops, right?
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.